Hey guys, I know it's been a while since I've uploaded. Sorry about that. You know, life and things. But today I wanted to touch base on something that, um, for most people is kind of unusual, but for somebody like me, that's a little too innocent because parents didn't bother to teach them kind of how to survive in the adult world. This is for you. If not, please keep your sarcastic comments to yourself. What may seem common sense to you isn't for somebody that wasn't taught this. So, hush. Moving on. Um, so I have had the unfortunate circumstance of being scammed. And fortunately, it's only happened once. Granted, it meant having my entire bank account shut down and also having to get a new bank, etc. But the positive in this is that it has allowed me to recognize other scams. Now, we all kind of know the bare basics of, oh, if they tell you to send it to like Nicaragua or something like that, chances are good it's probably a scam. Which, are usually the basic ones you kind of get in your email. The one I fell for came through in a different format. It was through an app commonly found on your phone called WhatsApp. And basically somebody messaged me during a time where I was ill, and obviously not thinking straight, but not really, my excuse in this, but just to kind of give a little background on what was going on in my life at that point. But guy reaches out to me, says, he has a job for me to be his office assistant if I wanted. Now, as somebody who is hoping to eventually have a career in writing, it made me easy prey. So I fell for it. He conducted a online interview. It was very professional. I had no reason at the time to believe that it was a scam. He even provided a website. And he had told me that his ID was currently being renewed and he didn't have it yet. Okay, fine. So, moving forward, I get scammed and I realize that after my paycheck is immediately deducted and somehow my account is, 5K in the hole. Despite the fact that the guy that I've been doing this for only had me playing with 2K. So, moving past that embarrassment, I actually had an incident today where I nearly got scammed again, until I recognized the same signs that I'm about to share with you. So, tip number 1. If they are being incessant, in other words, they are constantly nagging you. Hey, did you get this? Did you get that? When are you going to get back to me? How soon are you going to get this done? If they're constantly nagging you, that is a good sign that it is a scam, because they want to hurry up and get as much out of your bank account as they possibly can before they get caught. Because they know it's only going to be a matter of time until you figure it out and they have to find somebody else. Tip number 2. Now, this one is one of the ones that kind of falls under the obvious categories, but again, in case you're somebody like me that doesn't recognize it, keep this in mind. Look at the email that they choose to give you information from, if they give that to you. If it doesn't look right, chances are good it's a scam. So this last one that I was actually looking at today was supposed to be one for a quote-unquote secret shopper. Now, I thought it might have been legitimate at first, until, again, I saw the signs of them being incessant. Do you have it? Do you have it? Do you have it? When are you going to get this done? When are you going to get this done? I need this done as soon as possible. Blah, 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 blah. They do that. And it's annoying and obnoxious. If they do that, block them immediately. There's no point. Anyways. But the other thing that tipped me off was when I looked at the email. Now, I can't remember exactly what the email was, and I already threw away the paper. But it was something along the lines of surveyreports.com. Now, here's the thing, is they did S-U-R-V-E-Y-L. Sorry, not. It was L instead of a Y. That in itself tipped me off that perhaps this wasn't legitimate, because 9 times out of 10, if it's a scam, it's not spelled right. So, always be on the lookout for that one. Now, tip number 3. They're insensitive. If whoever you're talking to, and this is actually a really good way to test this, if you're unsure, is to tell them of some tragedy you're dealing with in your life. When I had originally gotten scammed, a friend of mine had attempted suicide. Obviously, I was distressed, and any normal employer would be understanding of this and would not want you to work. Keep in mind, I was also sick at this point. This person, they didn't care. They didn't care that I was sick. And when it came to my friend, and I told them of what happened, the response was, "Oh, well, they shouldn't do that." No shit. So, again, pay attention to something like that. That's actually a really good, easy way to test. Say somebody in your family has died, somebody's in the hospital, something like that. Any excuse that would be considered a family or medical emergency that most employers would be understanding of. And then I guess the last thing to do, if nothing else, is trust your gut. If you are feeling uncertain, go to Google and backtrack whatever number or email you're getting contact from. You know, and 9 times out of 10, I guarantee you, somebody will have reported this as saying, you know, this is a scam, this isn't real. And if not, add your name, add your experience, because you can easily save somebody else from that same problem. So, I hope this was helpful for at least one person. I wish that somebody had told me this. I didn't get that experience. I didn't get anybody to explain to me that this was a possibility, that it came in more than just one form. I should have realized this, and I didn't. I'm too trusting. And I'm learning to be more careful. But, again, I really hope this is helpful for you, if you needed this. Alright, till next time. Bye!